If the Lone Ranger, John Reid, were a therapist, his therapeutic approach would be deeply rooted in moral action and restorative justice, with a strong emphasis on individual responsibility, community well-being, and a clear distinction between right and wrong. He wouldn't be about endless introspection, but rather about guiding clients towards principled action and mending what's broken in their lives and relationship. Here's a speculation. 1. Values-driven, action-oriented therapy. The Lone Ranger operates from a strong moral compass. His therapy would be less about complex psychological theories and more about identifying core values: justice, honesty, integrity, courage, and then guiding clients to align their actions with these values. He wouldn't just discuss problems, he'd help clients formulate clear, actionable steps to address them. What is the right thing to do here? Would be a frequent question. 2. Restorative justice and atonement-focused therapy. His core mission is to right wrongs and ensure justice prevails. In a therapeutic context, this would translate to helping clients who have wronged others or been wronged to understand the impact of actions, take responsibility, and actively work towards reconciliation and repair. For perpetrators, he'd guide them through a process of acknowledging harm, expressing genuine remorse, and making amends where possible. For victims, he'd empower them to seek justice, find resolution, and reclaim their sense of safety and dignity. Community healing. He'd recognize that individuals' actions often have ripple effects on a community, and he'd subtly work towards mending community ties broken by conflict or injustice. 3. Masked intervention and indirect guidance. Just as he operates from behind a mask, the Lone Ranger might employ a more indirect, facilitative style. He wouldn't impose solutions, but would guide clients to discover their own moral imperatives. He would perhaps have a co-therapist, right? And to whom he would be the kimosabi to, offering grounded, insightful observations and alternative perspectives, particularly from an interconnected, naturalistic viewpoint. The co-therapist's quiet wisdom might balance the Lone Ranger's more direct approach. Self-reliance and resourcefulness training. The Lone Ranger is incredibly self-sufficient. His therapy would emphasize developing internal strength, problem-solving skills, and resilience. He'd encourage clients to trust their instincts, use their own resources, and develop the courage to face challenges independently, even when it's difficult. 5. Quiet observation and strategic intervention. He's a man of few words, preferring to observe and act decisively. His sessions might involve long silences, allowing clients to reflect, followed by concise, impactful questions or directives. He'd identify the core villain, the root cause of the problem, and help the client strategically write down that issue. 6. Specialization in ethical dilemmas and interpersonal conflicts. Given his history, he'd be particularly adept at helping clients navigate complex moral choices, resolve interpersonal disputes, and rebuild trust in relationships. He'd be less interested in deep-seated psychological trauma and more focused on current ethical failings or conflicts that require immediate principled action. 7. Silver bullet solutions, figuratively. His silver bullet always signifies justice and a clear resolution. In therapy, this would translate to helping clients find precise, impactful solutions that cut through confusion and lead to a definitive, morally sound outcome. In essence, the Lone Ranger's therapy would be a form of moral compass recalibration, guiding individuals toward integrity, responsibility, and restorative action, often through a quiet, principled, and action-oriented approach. He'd help people become the good guys in their own story. So what do you think? What do you think about the Lone Ranger's approach to therapy, and would you want him to be your therapist? Let me know in the comments.